Hi there, I'm Rick Hines, the amp guy from Fender.
I'm Stan COTEY, a product designer at Fender.
And we're talking about the Marine Layer Reverb pedal. It's an amazing pedal that is totally unique. It was designed from scratch, and Stan's going to walk us through all the amazing features it has.
This is a digital pedal. It's got 3 different sets of algorithms, and there's a couple of variations of each that are quite a few sounds in it. It's got a really simple user interface, so it's kind of a 1 knob per function. There's no layers to it. There's nothing to kind of dive through, so it's like a what you see is what you get kind of deal. It's got a couple cool unique features. The bypass is a mixed bypass, so whatever's actually in the reverb will decay naturally when you bypass the pedal, which is kind of fun. We'll show you that a little later. The pedal has 3 different sets of algorithms, so we'll go through all of them. Each of the algorithms has 2 variations, so there are 6 in total. We'll start with the hall. So let's listen to the shorter, smaller hall. So good, short, splashy reverb, good for rhythm playing. I'll flip over to the larger hall. And now's a good time to talk about some of the controls. So of course with a reverb, we'd have a reverb time control. So on this larger hall, I'll go from the short setting to the longest setting. There's also a damping control that affects how the reverb decays. So if it decays, if it keeps its high frequencies as it fades out, or if they go away first. So here's with no damping. And then I'll set the damping all the way down so you can hear it kind of get darker as it fades out. So let's look at the rooms. There are 2 different room algorithms. Rooms are a little simpler than halls acoustically. So here's the first variation of the room program. Again, a much shorter space. Here's the second variation of that. Almost has like a concrete garage kind of feel to it or something. Then you get to the special programs. There are 2 special programs. One of them is like a shimmer type reverb where it has octave components that come in. So, and the reverb time can affect that as well. And the second one is a cathedral space that's heavily modulated. So the cathedral thing is really fun for rolling chords into, like with your volume control. So good for ambient washes. Watch what happens when I turn the pedal off now if Rick plays something. so that decay happens naturally. It's also got a filter switch built into it, and what that does is warm up all of the reverbs. And along with that, it's got a pre-delay control. And what pre-delay does is it inserts a short delay before the actual wet portion of the reverb happens. What's really useful about it is you can kind of create a little separation between your playing and the actual reverb signal itself. So it helps sometimes deal with mud. So Rick will play and I'll just turn that control, you can hear it. You can hear the reverb gets a little more prominent as that control gets up, and that's because it gets separated from the note more. So it hangs out in space more by itself. It's got some really cool player-centric features. So there's this awesome magnetic battery door that makes battery changes really simple and fast. We didn't want you to have to take the pedal apart in order to change a battery. It has LEDs and light pipes with the knobs, so you can see these illuminated dots. So even when the stage lighting is black, you can not only see where the pedal is, but you can see where the controls are set to. And there's a switch that you can turn that off if you don't want it on. And then lastly, we set the jacks up so that they're offset, so you can put pedals a little closer together and the cables don't get in the way of each other.
So for this video, we want to make sure that you could hear exactly what the pedal's doing. I've got a Blues Junior, Stan's got a 68 Custom Princeton, and any of the reverb sounds you're hearing are directly from the pedal. It goes guitar, cable, pedal into the amp. Thanks for checking out the Marine Layer Reverb. Stay tuned here for more videos.